Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to add tag keep contact in Google Sheets. So in this case I want whenever a new contact with tag is created in my Keap account, automatically it should be added as a new row in my Google Sheet. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect a trigger and an action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Keap and our action application will be Google Sheets. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add tagged keep contact in Google Sheets automatically. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to connect my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. To create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. In this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. Here I'm giving the name as add tagged keep contact in Google Sheets. And now I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. In this workflow window, you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's start our automation by simply setting up a trigger. Here I'm going to select my trigger application as Keap and my trigger event as add tag to contact. Here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we will use this webhook URL to connect our Keap account with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, here I have already logged in my Keap account. From here I'm going to click on this automation. And from here in Automation Builder, I'm going to create a new automation. Here we need to give a name to our automation. Here I'm going to give the name as tagged contact. And now I'm going to click on this save. Moving forward, here we have to select tag applied from goals and drag and drop in the editor screen. Then we have to click right. And from here we are going to select view and edit. Here I'm going to give a name to my tag. So here I'm going to give the name as new tagged contact. Save. Moving forward, here I'm going to click on the save again. And we have successfully created a tag. Now moving forward, here I'm going to drag and drop the sequence. And now I'm going to connect the tag with sequence by dragging this arrow. Then I'm going to click on the setup and view and edit. And here you can see we have successfully created a start button. Now from process, we are going to select send HTTP post. Here I'm going to drag and drop it. And now again, I'm going to connect it with the arrow. Right click on send HTTP post, view and edit. And here you can see it is asking for post URL. So moving back to Pabbly, we are going to copy this webhook URL and we are going to post that URL. After posting the URL, we are going to click on this merge. And here we are going to select the name and value pairs. So here I'm going to click on this contact fields most common. And here I'm going to add new key. And for that, I'm going to select first name. Moving forward, adding another key. Here I'm going to select last name. One more. Here I'm going to select email. One more. And here I'm going to select phone number. So here I have already added the values and now I'm going to give the name. So for the first name, here I'm going to give the key as first name, last name, email and phone number. So here I have added all the values and now I'm going to click on this draft button. Here you can see it says ready and now we are going to click on this test. Here we are going to select Pabbly Connect, test sent successfully. So moving back, here I'm going to click on this draft again and now we are going to click on this publish. And here you can see we have successfully created our automation. And here you can see we have successfully published our automation. Now let's go and create a new contact. Here I'm going to select my contacts. Here I'm going to click on add a contact. Here I'm going to enter dummy data such as first name as demo1, last name as user, email as demo123@pabblytudes.com. Company I'm going to select Pabbly, a random phone number, and now I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact. Now I'm going to click on this view contact record. Here I'm going to add a new tag by clicking on this tag option. Here I'm going to select the tag which I've created already with the name new tagged contact. And now I'm going to click on add tag to demo123. And here you can see we have successfully created a tagged contact. So now let's go back to Pabbly And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received contact ID, phone number, last name, first name and email. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action application. Here I'm going to select my action application as Keap again. And this time my action event I'm going to select as list of applied tags. I'm going to click on the select existing connection because I have already created a connection between my Keap account and Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to click on the save. Moving forward, here it is asking for contact ID. So instead of entering the data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I've received in my Keap account. Mapping data makes our tags dynamic, which automatically updates the new lead details. So here I'm going to search for the contact ID. Here I'm going to map the contact ID and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received tag ID, tag name and other details. So with this we have successfully set up this action step. Now moving forward, here I'm going to add another action step and here I'm going to select my another action application, that is Google Sheet. And this time my action event has add new row. Here before connecting my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here let me show you that I have already created a Google Sheet with the name tagged Keap Contact, and here I have taken some basic fields such as name, email, phone number and tag name. So in this case I want whenever a new tagged contact is created in my Keap account, automatically that should be added as a new row in my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to click on this connect. Here I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my account and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So here I've already created a spreadsheet with the name tagged Keap Contact. So here I'm going to select that. Here I'm going to select my sheet as 1. And now it is asking for name, email, phone number and tag name. So basically these are the fields which I have entered in my Google Sheet. So again here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Keap account. So here I'm going to search for the name, first name, space, last name. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the email and here I'm going to map the phone number. And now here I'm going to map the tag name. Here I'm done mapping the data and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see in our Google Sheet we have successfully received a response where we have received name as demo123 user, email as demo123@pabblytunes.com and a random phone number and the tag name as new tagged contact. So with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So now to test our automation, let's create a new contact. So here I'm going to click on add a contact and here I'm going to add another lead detail where I'm going to enter the first name as dummy123, last name as lead, work email as dummy123@pabblytunes.com. Here I'm going to select the company as Pabbly and a random phone number. And now I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we have successfully created a contact. And here I'm going to add a new tag. Here I'm going to search for the tag which I've created. And now I'm going to click on this add tag to dummy123. And here you can see we have successfully created a new tag. Now let's go and check our Google Sheet. And here you can see we have received another response with the name dummy123 lead, email as dummy123@pabblytunes.com and a random phone number and again the tag name as new tagged contact. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Infusionsoft by Keap and my trigger event as add tag to contact. And then again I have taken my action application as Infusionsoft by Keap where I have taken my action event as list of applied tags. And then I have taken my action application as Google Sheets where I have taken my action event as add new row. So in this case I want whenever a new tagged contact is created in my Keap account, automatically it should be added as a new row in my Google Sheets. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.